$10 million, a missing husband, a mother willing to kill her own son to get it back. And now, after everything Lucky has survived, she finally comes face to face with the man who destroyed her life. But here's the twist. This reunion isn't really about the money anymore. Episode 3 completely changes what this story is about. Instead of asking where Carrie disappeared to, it asks a much bigger question. Why did he run? And by the time the episode ends, every major player is heading toward the exact same place. The FBI knows where Carrie is. Priscilla knows where Carrie is. Wayne Whitaker knows where Carrie is. And Lucky is already waiting inside his house. So is Carrie really the villain of this story? Or has he been running from something even worse? Let's break down everything that happened in Lucky Episode 3, the hidden meanings behind the biggest scenes, and what that explosive ending could mean for Episode 4. Lucky is more like her father than she wants to admit. Episode 3 opens with another flashback, and like every flashback in this series, it isn't just there to explain the past. It's there to explain the present. We see John bribing a California Energy Commission official while Priscilla watches. The conversation seems simple at first, but it quietly reveals just how powerful John's criminal empire really was. His operation wasn't built on violence alone. It survived because he knew how to buy influence. Priscilla even warns him that they're making money faster than they can safely hide it. That single line explains why so many dangerous people are now chasing the missing $10 million. But the most important moment comes when Lucky tells her father she wants nothing to do with his world. She refuses to become like him. Ironically, almost every decision she makes in the present proves she learned far more from John than she ever realized. She lies effortlessly. She reads people within seconds. She manipulates complete strangers, and whenever she's trapped, she finds a way to turn the situation around. She's trying to escape her father's legacy, yet she's surviving because of everything he taught her. That's one of the show's biggest themes. Sometimes the very thing you reject becomes the thing that saves you. Noah's death changes everything. After secretly riding in Dutch's truck, Lucky discovers exactly where Priscilla has taken Noah. What follows is easily one of the darkest scenes so far. Dutch brutally tortures Noah, convinced he knows where Carrie is hiding. Every punch and every threat shows just how desperate Priscilla has become. The tragic part is that Noah genuinely doesn't know anything. When Priscilla realizes he's useless, she doesn't hesitate. She orders Dutch to kill him. That decision tells us something important about Priscilla. She's no longer interested in finding answers. She's interested in removing obstacles. Anyone who can't help her immediately becomes disposable. Lucky witnesses the entire execution from hiding. For the first time since this nightmare began, she looks genuinely shaken. Until now, everything has felt like an elaborate chase. Now she realizes people are dying because of this money. The game has become a war. John's tough love keeps Lucky moving. After Noah's murder, Lucky calls her father. It's one of the most emotional conversations in the episode because we finally see Lucky losing confidence. She admits she doesn't think she's going to survive. Instead of comforting her, John refuses to let her fall apart. His response might sound cold, but he understands something important. Fear gets people killed. He forces Lucky to repeat that she'll figure things out. It's classic John. He doesn't solve problems for her. He trained her to solve them herself. That relationship is incredibly complicated. John clearly loves his daughter, but his way of showing love has always been through survival lessons instead of affection. Those lessons continue paying off throughout the entire episode. The birthday party reveals Lucky's greatest weapon. One of the smartest scenes in Episode 3 doesn't involve violence at all. Lucky crashes a wealthy child's birthday party. On paper, it looks like a simple robbery. In reality, it's a masterclass in psychological manipulation. She instantly becomes whoever people expect her to be. A party assistant, a family friend, a fellow guest. No one questions her because she understands something most criminals don't. People see what they expect to see. Even when another guest catches her wearing the homeowner's clothes, Lucky never panics. Instead, she starts gossiping. Within minutes, they're chatting like lifelong friends. It's almost funny how easily strangers trust her. The show is quietly telling us that Lucky's greatest weapon isn't stealing. It's observation. She studies personalities faster than anyone around her. That ability makes her almost impossible to predict. The fake ID mystery finally makes sense. When Lucky reaches Noah's house, she discovers another surprise. Noah wasn't making fake IDs after all. His neighbor was. It's a clever twist because it explains why Noah kept insisting he knew nothing. He wasn't lying. He was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Lucky invents another believable story about wanting a new identity after her marriage falls apart. The fake ID maker believes every word. Then Lucky finds exactly what she's been searching for: a discarded fake identification with Carrie's photograph. More importantly, it contains his new name and address. After spending 3 episodes chasing tiny clues, Lucky finally knows exactly where her husband has been hiding. But the discovery creates an even bigger mystery. Why did Carrie need a completely new identity? If he simply wanted the money, disappearing under his own name would have been risky, but manageable. Creating an entirely new life suggests he expected someone to keep hunting him. And that's where the story becomes much more interesting. Lucky outsmarts another predator. Getting into Carrie's house isn't easy, so Lucky creates another elaborate con. She targets the real estate employee who leased Carrie's property. The man assumes he's found an easy victim, a heartbroken woman who's had too much to drink. Instead, Lucky flips the situation completely. She gathers enough information to expose him to his wife and forces him to hand over the property's access codes and keys. It's another reminder that Lucky constantly uses other people's assumptions against them. Men underestimate her. Criminals underestimate her. Even law enforcement keeps underestimating her. And every single time she walks away with exactly what she came for. The biggest reveal isn't the money. Once inside Carrie's home, Lucky tears the place apart, searching for the missing fortune. She slices open furniture, throws belongings everywhere, smashes bottles in pure frustration. At first, it looks like she's searching for cash. But emotionally, she's searching for answers. She isn't just angry that Carrie stole the money. She's angry because he betrayed the one person who trusted him completely. Eventually, she finds something unexpected. Not stacks of cash. A laptop. When she opens it, everything changes. The $10 million isn't hidden inside the house. Carrie converted it into cryptocurrency. That changes the entire situation. Instead of carrying cash that can easily be stolen, the fortune now exists behind a digital wallet protected by a seed phrase. Without those recovery words, the money is effectively untouchable, which means Carrie is now worth far more alive than dead. Anyone who wants the money needs him, at least for now. The ending sets up an explosive collision. The episode ends with Carrie returning home after a swim. He immediately notices something is wrong. His house has been destroyed. Then he walks into the living room. Lucky is waiting, laptop open, eyes locked on him. No shouting, no dramatic speech, just silence. It's one of the strongest endings the series has delivered because